Welcome to The Lift with Sheila Robinson Kiss. Come on in. There's always a special place set aside for you here where you can relax, kick up your heels, pour yourself a nice, refreshing drink, and prepare to be lifted and soar. Thank you so much and welcome back. Love beyond black and white. Expand your borders and explode your life. Someone had to make this video, and I will tell you why. I have sat with hundreds and hundreds of individuals over the last decade who are so disillusioned and isolated, lonely where it comes to love, companionship, and friends. And when I ask them what they're looking for, so many have just narrow definitions and requirements of the people who they think are worthy to come into their lives. And that little box that we put folks in can be so limiting and destroy opportunity after opportunity for happiness. I want to show you guys something. This is one of my favorite things, which is a globe of the world. And I can tell you that I have dated individuals on all 7 continents, and I'm proud to say that I've gone on to make some fabulous friends who are still in my life today. Now, as you all know, I'm very happily married today with a little daughter, and that said, when I was dating, I came to view life as something of a buffet, a world buffet. and Lord knows there's so many delicious treats on that world buffet. And I will tell you, it's just a shame that people, because of a closed mind, you deny yourself again and again the opportunity to meet and share times and share life with some fabulous people. I want to share what I have learned in these 42 interesting years on the planet. Yes, and yes, and yes, there are nuances and there are differences between people, cultural nuances, ethnicity, race, all of that. However, when minds meet and love overlays those connections, it defies all the barriers that we create with one another in our minds. I'm convinced that even if we were all walking around in the world blind, we would find ways to X people out and put people in boxes. Oh, his voice is high, the pitch of her voice is low, she belongs over there. It's just what human beings do. And I can hear some of you saying, well, Sheila, I'm not buying this all the way. I have preferences and I have a right to my preferences. You know what? You are more than correct. I want you to have amazing preferences and very high standards. I'm not asking you to delete those preferences. I'm asking you to expand them so that you can live a more full, rich, and free life, enjoying all of the choices that are available to you. God put over 6 billion people on the planet for a reason. He did not intend for anyone to live alone or in isolation. The packaging that you have, that you're so married to in your mind, in terms of the look and feel of the person who would enter your life, it may not be the packaging that they arrive in. The person who is to bring you joy and bliss may have a totally different look and feel. For years, I had a prototype in my mind of what I wanted Mr. Right to look like. It was just, and many of you can relate to this, it was just a certain type. And by the way, as it would turn out, this type wasn't even necessarily good for me. But my stubborn insistence to just hold on to this brought about years of untold misery until I hit the smart rock. I was doing the same thing with friends and other various areas of my life. It was just so limited, which really kept me lonely and in isolation. And I remember the day that I prayed the prayer, God, please transform my life so that I can see the opportunities for love and warmth and happiness that you have in store for me. I prayed the prayer with sincerity, and it wasn't long after till the heavens truly opened up. I promise you that they opened up, and I started to see the world and the people in it in a very different way. And eventually my husband did come to me from across the Atlantic, all the way in Germany. And later God brought me an eclectic, lovely group of friends that I cherish, divergent points of view, divergent energy, but all in divine order, filled with love and happiness for my life. The hand of God can do the exact same thing for anyone who wants it. Yes, anyone. He's made this a pretty simple process, but you have to meet him halfway. And I encourage you to start doing that now. Pray the simple prayer, open up your heart, open up your mind, and honestly prepare to be amazed. I'll see you soon. Thanks.